life, to save the life. Number one. This is one of the important aim of first aid. Number two is also to preventing injury from getting worse. Okay? So you have, for example, one patient fall down from a building, 4th floor, okay? And he fall down to the street, okay? Oh, I know what to do. So when you attend the patient or the victim, you try to
Fall.
Why? Because there is a car or there is any foreign body or anything, he may or she may affect your work with your victim. Okay? That's why you try to move the patient. That may cause a spinal cord injury. For example, may lead to death at the end. That's why you need to important knows what you exactly going to do. Okay? This is one of the also important aid. Aiding recovery. Okay? So try to, for example, epilepsy. Anyone know what is epilepsy? Convulsion, seizures?
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. If this situation or this condition or this started with the patient, okay, or the victim, you need to leave him until he, because the muscles, it will be relaxing, okay, after a few minutes. Let's say 1 to 2 minutes, okay? After that, you can help the patient. For example, to move any kind of things that around him to avoid any injuries, or for example, to open if he wear top or he wear a suit or anything, to just open it, okay? To put the patient in the recovery position. I will teach you later how to do this kind of position, okay? So that can help the patient. Relieving pain. If the patient is in pain, okay, usually, if you have patient or you have victim or you have any one of your colleagues or any one of your customers in the center, please, what do you want to do? What? Panadol, paracetamol, correct?
Yeah.
You will ask to take
Pain
all that,
reliever.
correct? So that is one of the first aid.
Relieving.
Okay. What else we have here in the slide?
Protecting the unconscious.
unconscious. What I mean by that? What we mean by that? Protecting the unconscious. What do you think, guys? Now, I have one patient or one victim, okay? He's unresponsive. Hey, no movement, nothing, no breathing. How I will know that he breathes or not? By
Touching
moving of
the
the chest, okay? Moving of the chest, up and down, okay? Means for me that the patient or the victim is
Breathing.
okay? But also if there is no movement of the body, if I do that for you, what you will do? I'll kill you. This is the first action you will do, right? So that's why I try to
Awake.
yes, to ask the patient if he can answer me. Okay? So now the patient is unconscious. He's not move any things or any part of his body. He also not breathe. There is no sign of breathing. Means the patient unconscious. Okay. What I need to do now? I need to protect or provide or try to limitate or make the location safe for this patient. Okay. This is your rule. Why? Because you can't do more until the medical team arrive or the ambulance or the red crescent arrive. Okay. So you cannot do more. Plus, this is your limitation. You can't save the life more, but you can make sure that he is safe until the medical team arrive. Okay, let's move, guys. Don't forget, always try to prioritize the things. As I told you before, you cannot deal with the victim if the location is unsafe. Number two, you need to check the response. Correct? You cannot provide the breath or you cannot do the CPR before you make sure that the patient or the victim
It's not
is
responding.
unresponsive. Okay, correct? So that's why you need to be prioritized and keep calm and calm. Always be calm, please. Okay, don't be stressed. Okay, in the screen now you find the victim. Okay, this victim collapsed or he's in the floor. You don't know. You didn't witness. You may witness, you may not. Okay, but there is a victim. When you check the response, okay, when you think any victim like this, first things what you need to do?
Call.
Myself first. I need to take care of myself. Number one. Okay, myself first. Number two, the location. Okay, if the location unsafe, don't do anything. Don't act. Okay. Number three, the people around. If you can see in the street sometimes there is an accident, okay, and this accident is too big, okay, you will see a lot of people attending this accident for what I don't know. No, move, what? So you need to make sure that also the people around is safe, okay? So ask them, please go away, okay? And then the victim. Number one, who? Myself. Number two?
Location.
Number three?
People
Number
around.
four? Okay? This is very important when you attend any victim, okay? Okay. After that, you need to ask yourself three questions. The important question. Okay. Number one, you need to ask this, what happened? This is an accident. This is fall down. This is maybe someone gunshot, anything. Okay? You need to ask what is the reason, what happened to this patient or this victim. Number two, very important. Why? Because when you call to ask for help, you will inform them that I have 3, 4, 5, 16, 17 means disaster. Correct? So they will send all the government to you, not only the ambulance. Okay? So the three question is there anyone help? For example, 3 of us in the center now, 3 of us are professionals, are experts, are competent to do a first aid. So 3 of us will success 100% inshallah. But if I'm alone, maybe 50%. Okay? That's why you need to know who exactly with you from your colleagues can help you before you start your shift. Always. Okay? If not, just ask. Hello, help, I need help. Anyone help? I have victim here. I don't know what happened. He's unconscious, unresponsive. Okay? So, please guys, please don't move the patient for any reason. Unless for emergency. Urgent also, not emergency. Urgency. Okay? So, the important things to not move the patient. Okay? I will, inshallah, at the end of this program, you will learn how to move the patient. I will show you some pictures, and I will learn you how to move the patient if under blanket, from the clothes. Okay? Different things. Yes.
What if it's a kid? Almost all of us here are taking care of the kids. What if it's a kid?
This is for all victims. Adult. Pedia. Pedia, I mean by pedia, child and infant. Both. Infant. When we say that is infant, from born to 1 year. Consider as infant. Okay? Month, I mean. Okay? Then, year and above, child. Consider as child. Okay?
Child.
But until now, we are talking general. We will go in details later. Okay? So, now, guys, you need, خلاص, you take care of yourself, you make sure that the location is safe, then you take care of the whole
Surrounding.
people, then you start now taking care of the patient. Now, what you need to do? Check the response. How to check the response? You can see the picture here. Okay? So, for any victim, guys, all of us nowadays we have a mobile, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you attend the patient, first things to do is to open your mobile. Okay? If you can. If not, deal with the patient. Do not make yourself more stressed. Okay? If you can, please, because this is very important as well. Okay? So, especially if you unwitness patient. Because خلاص, the time you don't know how long the patient is here. Okay? But if you witness, important to deal with the patient and then to call 911. Here in Riyadh, 911. Okay? So, then what you will do, as I told you before,
Don't move.
because or due to that you are not a BLS, okay, basic life support certified, or you are not advanced cardiac life support, you need only to learn the hands-on teaching. So the important things for you is the chest compression. Yes. So don't pay attention to the breathing. But I will explain it, but don't pay attention more to the breathing. Only focus on the CPR practice. Okay? I will ask you to practice later. Okay? I will give you time for that. But when you check any response, you need first to tap on the shoulder. For who? For adult and child.
Child.
Adult and child. Infant. Baby. Are you okay?
Okay.
Baby, okay? So for adult and
And the
child,
shoulder.
like this guy on. Are you okay? Are you okay? You hear me? For example, if you find any part of the body move, means the patient is
Sponge.
or if you see that chest rising, okay? So means also
Responding. Breathing.
breathing. So meaning the patient conscious. Okay? He may not talk. Okay? But he will do. His response. Okay. Then, as I told you before, guys, you need to ask for help. Even if your mobile, you cannot call 911, you can shout for shout.
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 Help.
Who will hear you? Help, I need help. Class emergency. Okay. So then,
Ask for help.
you can
Shout.
ask help by calling
Shout.
shout, and also you need to call 911, Riyadh region, the mom, okay, East region, and also Mecca region. 3 different location, 911. The other is the 997, okay, the electricity. And also there is in your Tawakkalna application, if you go to the services, you can find that.
Yes.
Okay, ambulance request. When you touch, just press on that, okay? Direct will send a message to the 911. Okay? While you are touching, you receive, Bismillah, you receive call from 911. Hello, 911, may I help you? Yes, blah, 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 blah. By the way, I train also 911 sometimes, okay? Most of them speaking different language. Tagalog, Urdu, English, Arabic, French, different language. Okay? So, if you can explain by English or by Arabic, you can speak Tagalog also with them. They will understand you. And they will respond, yes, Tagalog. Believe me, all the girls there and the boys, they understand everything. Sorry, they understand all the language. So, guys, stop breathing. Wow, this is no English at all. Okay, so stop breathing. Stop breathing means, guys, it's one of the dangerous signs. Okay, or something may lead to the heart attack. At the end, may cause cardiac arrest. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cardiac arrest. What I mean by cardiac arrest?
No.
خلاص.
What
Cardiac will not be work anymore. Heart attack, it may come for a few minutes or a period of time, and then by treatment, it may treat the heart. Okay? But cardiac arrest means halas. Cannot walk. Okay? I will explain it later. After you make sure that there is no breath, there is no pulse, we said before that you will check the response from the tapping
Shoulder.
of the shoulder, correct? You will check for two things. Number one is chest rising. No chest rise, okay? There is no breathe. One of the sign, okay? Number two, also if there is no movement.
Movement.
What you will do?
Pop.
CPR. Okay.
Just.
Sorry guys, this slide is too bad, but this is adult. Adult. You can see. This is an adult.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the correct position. I don't know if you can see me here while I'm doing CPR for. This is adult. Okay. So the correct position of doing CPR. See my body? See my body?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? Two groups, if you can. Okay? See my body? Straight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Straight. And then I will move a little bit. See? I become closer to the
Patient.
victim. Okay? I can locate or I can put my first hand and use that second hand to push. Okay? Or the left hand on the right hand.
Right.
Right hand, left hand, or left hand.
It's
right
okay.
hand. Depends. Okay? So I need to keep my hand on the center of the chest. Center of the chest. Where is the center of the chest? Feel here. Feel here. There is. You can feel this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this bones.
Mhm.
Okay, here on the center. This is, we call it the center of the chest, or between the two nipples.
Nipple.
Okay, here. Okay, so look at my hands.
Straight.
Number one. Okay, and then my back.
Down.
Okay, it's not
Down.
by this position. I need to
Up.
up a little bit and also to be firm here. Okay, so to receive, the victim should receive the push or the cardiac or the CPR from my top of the shoulder. Okay, not from my hand.
From the shoulder.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel? You hear? Sorry. You hear? Okay, I need to hear that while I'm doing CPR. Don't be happy.
Make it hard.
No, I need to
Hard.
break the bones, okay, or to make the patient, or to let the patient back to the life.
Mm-hmm.
Life, correct? Breaking the bones can be treated in the hospital. Correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why I need to count loud if there is a team with me? If not, I can count, or
By
I
mind.
can't only doing CPR without
Counting.
But if there is some people helping me as a team before, you remember? You are my team. Okay? So as a team before, we know exactly what we are doing. So if I'm doing chest compression, you will take care of the breathing. You will take care of the
Surrounding.
location as a team. Okay? If I feel fatigue or if I tired or feeling any tired, I will leave and you will continue. Okay? That's why I need to count down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Right. This is for child is the same. But there is a quality of there is a condition of high quality CPR. To make sure that the quality of chest compression, what I'm providing to the patient, I need to put in my mind these things. Number one. No one knows. Number one, okay. Okay, I need to push hard and fast. Push hard and
Fast.
fast. Number 2, minimize interruption. And for example, like this. Ati, please, one coffee.
No.
Okay. Number 3, minimize interruption. Okay, and allow shift recoil. What do we mean by allow shift recoil? Number 1, push hard, push fast.
hard.
Number 2, minimize interruption. Number 3, also allow shift recoil. So if I go and dip 5 centimeter, I know to back 5 centimeter. But don't move, don't leave the patient, or don't leave the victim.
Victims.
Okay, so 1. Okay, so 5 centimeter, I need to also make
Respond.
the shift recoil for 5 centimeter. Okay, got it.
Does anyone want to try?
Yes, of course. I will not leave them leave this room without trying.
Let's have someone who has.
Yes. Yeah, please. If you would like to try here, but I show you if you have patient on the floor. Okay,
Okay.
collapse on the floor. Now you can easily. Okay. Sorry, there is.
It has to be, if your patient is on a soft area with compression, it will move with it.
Yes.
It has to be something solid. So the ground is going to allow you to make the compressions.
Yes. So if the patient on the bed, okay, don't start the CPR while the patient on the mat.
And yeah,
Because all the bush.
it's on the bed.
So you
will
can.
come alive.
Yeah.
So you can move the patient by this way a little bit, okay? And ask your colleagues or you, if you have a fair service, you can put it,
And bring it down.
okay? And then lead the patient back to his position, okay?
Okay.
You can now start the CPR. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Number 1.
One more, yeah, come in.
Wallahi, number 1.
Yeah, come, try.
I don't have candy. Okay. Perfect. But
No.
no, don't count me. But you did like this, see? Okay? Try to make sure that,
Center only.
okay? And focus on your patient.
Patient.
Okay? Anyone? Or to move to the child? Child is the same, by the way. Come, please. Okay? Child is the same. If the child chest, the body or the chest is small, you can use the
Ako gusto ko.
one hand. Instead of 2 hands,
One hand only
you
for
can
the
use
child.
1 hand only for child. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Depends. Okay? Sorry, please.
Child?
No, a child. 1 hand. Aywa, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone? Or to go to the infant?
She wants to try. She wants to try.
Anyone? Okay. Infant. Let's explain the infant to save the time. So infant, guys, is the same concept, okay? But for infant, there is 2 different ways. Number 1, if you are alone, okay, you can use only 2 fingers like this. See? Okay? 2 nipples. Okay? 2 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? If you are 2 discured or 2 people, okay? What you can do? You can go by the encircle the chest by 2 thumbs. See?
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay? Here the 2 nipples. Okay?
In the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The same concept. But as I told you before, very important to push hard, push fast. Minimize interruption. allow she's recoil. 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. By the way, adult, child, infant. Correct? Infant at home. He can get only 4 centimeter. But child going to school can get 5 riyal. Adult going to university. So it's not enough. My daughter will kill me if I give her 5 riyal. While she's going to the university. Of course, I need to give her more. Okay? So like this, you can use the same concept with the chest compression for the adult, child, and infant. Infant 4 centimeter maximum. Child 5 centimeter maximum. Adult 6 centimeter max.
6.
Got it? 6, 5, 4.
Like, you had a question. What's your question?
I wanted to ask, is it also okay for the person with asthma?
والتأكد أن المصاب لا يستجيب ولا يتنفس. الطلب من المنحول الاتصال بالإسعاف وإحضار مزيل
This is
المشكلة.
97.
outside Riyadh. If Riyadh, Mecca is
911.
اليد الثانية بهالطريقة والتأكد من تعامل المرفقين اثبت بالضغط على صدر المصاب.
See?
واستمر
He's
حتى
incorrectly
وصول المساعد أو قيام المصاب.
doing the CPR.
عرف طريقة الإنعاش، انشر الفيديو لغيرك وخلي الكل يكون مستعد.
I will repeat it again.
بدية إنعاش شخص توقف قلبه فجأة عملية بسيطة لكنها تحتاج سرعة وخطواتها هي التأكد من أن المصاب مستلقي على سطح مستوي، إزالة الملابس من على صدر المصاب والتأكد أن المصاب لا يستجيب ولا يتنفس، الطلب من منحولك الاتصال بالإسعاف وإحضار مزيل
Outside
المصاب.
Riyadh.
وضع راحة الكتف على عظمة القص تحديدا النصف السفلي من عظمة القص، شبك اليد الثانية بهالطريقة والتأكد من تعامل المرفقين، اثبت بالضغط على صدر المصاب واستمر بعملية الإنعاش حتى وصول المساعد أو قيام المصاب بحركة تدل على الحياة. عرف طريقة فيديو غيرك وخلي الكل يكون مستعد.
With the defect. Okay? Or the AED. Okay. So, this is for providing oxygen or breathing,
breathing.
to the patient. Okay? We call it a pocket mask. In the hospitals, it's available in each emergency areas or everywhere in the hospital. While there is a patient, okay, we should have an emergency trolley or crash cart, we call it by medical terms. Okay? So, this is available everywhere. The first aid box I told you in between. Okay? Number 2, my face should be here.
On the shoulder.
Look at the floor here.
Floor.
Because if there is any foreign body release or move, I can see it. Okay? And I need to pay attention also. I may hear it. Okay? Especially in that floor. I can hear that. For example. Okay? So, then here, then umbilical or belly button. Belly button. Okay? And then up to 1 and 2.
Breeze.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And my eyes should observe the area in
Area.
front of the victim.
Victims.
Why I need to hold the patient like this or the victim like this? Because if the patient become collapse, I can.
Hold.
Okay.
You want to try it on your colleague?
Yeah.
You want
Yes,
to try it?
please.
Yes.
Stand up. Each two will try it on each other. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any questions so far? Yeah. Let's continue.
Yalla. Swallowing of the tongue is the most or the reason of and become the victim unconscious. Okay? If you saw patient unconscious, make sure to check the
That mouth.
tongue, okay? If the patient adult, okay? And conscious patient, especially with the kids, okay? By the, for example, foreign body, as I told you before, you have a lot of toys here, okay? You have also some time by the food, okay? Especially the fish,
Fish.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and also the toys or the games on the floor. So there is two different situations. As you can see here, the tongue. When the tongue come down, what it happens? Close the air because we say we receive the air from the oral cavity, the mouth or the nose. If the tongue close this pathway, what it will happen? No air, no oxygen, go to the heart, okay? No oxygen go to the brain. And
Masalam.
bye-bye. Correct?
Yeah.
So, we have something or a technique, we call it a maneuver. Okay? So, a head tilt, chin left. Do it by yourself. Head, tilt, left.
It's two hands. One pushes down.
Tilt, chin, left. Head, tilt, chin, left. Okay? Here, all this, it will be open. So the tongue will be moving and the air can be moved
Go.
to the lungs.
Lungs.
Thank you, doctor. And here also, for infant guys, don't be excess or
Danger.
babies.
Yeah.
Especially the infant.
Yeah. Because it's a baby.
It looks like vibration. So please guys, don't be, because if you do it more, it will block again.
Yeah.
It will not help to open.
Slowly.
That's why it's only slowly, and to make sure that you balance or you control the head for infant. Okay? Okay. We have mild choking and
Severe
choking.
choking.
Mild choking, the victim can breathe, can cough, encourage him to cough more, okay? And he can talk, okay? And you can hear that there is something, okay? Even if he say, but you can hear that there is a word, okay? And also, please, don't act with a mild choking, okay? Just encourage him or her to cough, okay? And then the severe choking, now you need to act. You cannot breathe, or coughing, or talk, okay? Always, as the Dr. Aiden before he said, correct? He cannot, okay? In that situation, you need to do the Heimlich maneuver. Okay.
Heimlich
What we mean by Heimlich maneuver? Okay. He just in the swimming pool. Okay. You just remove the patient or you got the
From the
victim
pool.
from the pool to outside. Still the body need to be dry first. Okay. Dry and then attach the back.
Back.
Okay. Because the real shock, as I told you before, it's different than the. Okay. So now, always be remember that when you advise or when you are going to deliver shock, make sure everyone clean. Clear, I'm clear, do not touch the patient, deliver shock. Okay? After you deliver shock, you need within, what I mean by within, starting from the first second to 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds to resume the CPR. To make sure to keep the high quality of CPR. You need to continue the CPR within 2 minutes. Okay? Within 2 minutes. move to next slide. To stop the CPR. We said before, when I need to check to make sure the patient or the victim need to continue CPR or not. But now, when I need to stop CPR. Number one, breathing or move the valve. Medical team arrive. Some of the situation also, guys, when we go to that he's the only person who can help this patient. So the location or the area. Now we are here starting the CPR, trying to save the patient, but suddenly you find electricity everywhere. You find rain. You find in the petrol station, for example, pump everywhere. So leave the patient. Correct? My life first. I told you before in the first slide. You remember?
Yes.
Myself first before the
location, then
profession.
people, then the victim. So victim number 4. Myself first. Okay? Leave the patient. Leave the victim. If you cannot, run.
Yeah. Bombing na yan.
Or if you become, or you feel that very tired, you are exhausted. Okay? Halas, I cannot continue. Okay? I need to relax. And then continue CPR again. Because the victim, maybe he already died.
Yeah,
Okay? But myself first. Do not become too big.
true.
This is in general information, okay? Avoid to, you are not inflating balloon. Okay? No, only
Blow.
that's it. When you see the chest is moving to
Up and down.
means خلاص you deliver the breathe successfully. Only 1 second. For 1 second. Okay? To avoid excessive ventilation, do not have the, because that air, if you excess the ventilation, it will go to the stomach. And the stomach, all the things inside, it will be,
True.
okay? You understand that? Okay. So guys, when I need to make sure that victim is okay. Number 1, if the patient or if there is any sign of breathing. How I will know? Excellent. Great. If I see that there is a movement of the chest, means the patient breathing. Or if the patient
Moving.
Ali, Ahmed, okay? If he
It's moving.
make sure that he is responsive. If not,
Kalas.
he is not responsive. Okay? And or after 2 minutes. When you doing the
CPR.
chest compression, after 2 minutes, check again. Ahmed, are you okay? Are you okay? Again. If not, start or continue CPR.
CPR.
Okay. This is the AED. Why I will explain this? Because you may be in the situation or someone ask you to help him. So at least to know where this will be location in the public area and what is the benefit of this, and when you bring it to them to explain or to help if they don't know. Easy things.
So where do you think you're going to find
No need
this?
for certificate for this.
Where do you think you can find this?
First aid box.
First.
Where?
Here.
Where? Did you ever go to a mall?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Do you think you're going to find it in a mall?
Pharmacy.
Not in the pharmacy, no. Now, every big place, you're gonna see something like this, a box on the wall,
First aid box.
okay? A box on the wall. You're gonna find it in airports. You're gonna find it in malls. Some schools have it. Of course, now they are increasing in number and in amount and availability. And that
First aid box.
2. Okay? For each victim. So, where is the machine? Still with you? For education purposes.
Yeah, this is just for education. This is.
It will not give a real shock because the real shock is 200 joules and above, or less than by joules. Okay. When you see the reaction, it will be like correct. It's not real. When the EED become available, direct. The first things what to do is that number one, turn on the machine. When you turn on the machine, follow the instruction. See? The machine say, put pads.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
Now,
Plug in pads connector next to flashing light.
now you will wait for me. If I'm not connecting the pads, your hand, see? Apply pads. Then you will be apply pads. Okay? Yani quickly. Okay? So number one, what I will do?
Like
Apply pads. Okay. So number one, I will see the picture. I will follow the picture. The instruction on the picture. Number one. Number two.
Insert connector firmly.
Okay. Then I will connect the because
Connector.
most of the cases when we attend any emergency situation, we found that the defib is there, but the one because in stress, he forget to connect the
connector.
and he's waiting. What is next? Please, what is the next? Okay? So, I
Plug in.
connect it now.
Touch the patient.
Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm.
Do not touch the patient.
Do not touch the patient.
Analyzing heart rhythm.
Not only for me, for everyone. Clear, unclear. Okay?
Charging.
Charging now. Choke advice.
Stay clear of the patient.
Clear, unclear. Everyone clear.
Deliver shock now.
Go.
Sa chair din pwede.
Okay. This is three different situations. Okay. Obese and pregnant, the same concept, but
Above.
on the above of the
chest.
Okay. Here. Okay. As you can see. Also for the kids.
For the
Only
kids.
the difference between the kids, the child and the
Adult.
adult is to consider the
Knees.
your question before. Okay? Child, as you can see, the mother will be down. Okay?
And put it in the knees.
Okay? So to come to hold or to do or to deliver the technique correctly. Okay? For infant. Infant is different. What you need to do with the infant? Okay? As I told you, vibration.
Yeah.
Hold. Okay? See my hand. Okay? On the face. Okay? I keep a space between my hand and between the mouth.
So
or
that
the
you can
nose.
breathe.
To keep the patient breathe. Number one. Number two, to feel if there is any foreign body
Out.
Okay? Become out and to control the head. Okay? See?
Pop.
My hand is low a little bit. Okay? So then, what I will do?
Pop.
Like this.
Yeah.
See? Slaps. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the back of the infant.
Infant.
1. Not like this.
One.
Huh? Okay, like this. See?
Slide.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Should be hard.
Huh?
It should be hard.
Of course, it will be
Yes,
good.
yes, hard and fast.
Hard and fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I need to move the baby to my
Other hand.
other hand. Okay? Look at that. I receive it by my.
Other hand.
See? Number one, I put my hand on
To
the
the
back
head.
of the head of the baby. Okay?
Turn.
And then I
Turn.
turn it to my another
Another.
hand. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is my eyes?
In the mouth of the baby.
Maybe while I'm moving the patient, the foreign body become near here. I can open the mouth and
Remove it.
Remove it, but be careful. Sometimes, especially those babies or this child who still have a tooth growth. Or for adult also, if you are trying to move the foreign body, okay, you may broke the teeth and it become a foreign body again and it will trouble. Okay, so make sure that you can
Remove
remove it
safely.
easily. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I will continue like this until the foreign body removes. If the patient or the victim become unconscious, CPR. In all the condition, all the diseases, all the emergency situations, if the conscious patient or the conscious victim become unconscious,
CPR.
how I will know that patient is unconscious?
It's not moving.
And not
Breathing.
Thank you. Dizzy. And also he feel hungry. He want to eat. Okay. And also you or the patient or the victim may looks pale. What I mean by pale? Yellowish. Yellowish. You see the face. You're not okay. Your face is red. That one of the sign of hypoglycemia. Okay. Or sometimes on the not nails only. I mean the what they call it, the external or the all the body become cold. If you feel here cold, here cold. Cold. Okay? So, and also sometimes you see the patient, for example, like this, see?
Shaking.
Shaking, yes. Because he feeling cold. Okay? Or the victim feels cold. Okay. How to help? I translated, but no, I didn't. It's not appear. First, ask him to take a rest, okay? Be calm, okay? As I said before, the conscious patient, sugar. Unconscious patient, ask or call for help.
Help.
Hyperglycemia, 126 and above or 120 and above, hyperglycemia.
Glycemia.
But make sure, put in your mind that any patient or any the tongue, you can see that it's too dry, okay? Also, one of the signs of the hyperglycemia.
Hypoglycemia.
Polyuria. What I mean by polyuria? Always want to go to toilet. Okay? Yes. Or urine. Okay? And also, electricity. Always he wants water. Okay? Because of the, as I said before, the dryness. And also, he feels that pulse is too high. Increasing the. Also, you may smell. You know the acetone? You know that what do they call it? The removing. You will
Smell.
You will smell that from the mouth of the kind of patient, especially who's 500 and above. Okay, yes. And also they feel nausea and they want to vomit, okay? And also in some situation or in advanced situation, they may feel a difficulty of breathing. Okay? So it will may lead to more. And please help the patient to take his medication. If not, and also you need to call for help or call the ambulance.
Ambulance.
What I mean by epilepsy? Epilepsy, it's uncontrollable of the
Brain.
electricity. In the brain, okay, you know the fuse or
For the electricity.
electricity, okay? sometimes if you open the wire, okay, and you touch some of the wire, you can see that it's the electricity will become normal. Random. For example, this light it will open, this light it will close. Correct?
Yeah.
That it may happen to the
Epilepsy.
brain if the situation not solved or not treated. Okay? So always put in your mind epilepsy. It's a situation of the muscles,
Muscles.
the what they call it. I will ask Dr. later.
Arabics. Walang English.
When you sometimes when you wake up, okay, you feel that your
Cramps.
so not numbness, but you feel that your muscles, you cannot control your muscles. It becomes like خلاص you cannot. Okay, that leads to the
Epilepsy.
So leave the patient. Most of those patients, they will take the period of time to be
Relax.
calm or relax. Okay, they will start with
Lived in.
okay. Don't try to
Push.
please, don't touch the patient with the epilepsy patient or around the victim. Try to move it. Okay. Don't use your muscles to make the patient relax. Okay. Be with the patient. Observe until the patient complete his situation or his time, and also if the patient he had a history of epilepsy, okay, make sure most of them they keep their medication with them. Ask the patient or ask the victim, okay, do you have any history or are you facing this kind of situation before? Yes, خلاص. He will take his medication and then he will stand up and see you.
Asthma.
Who asked me before about asthma? Asthma. Okay, asthma. What is asthma? What do you think asthma is?
Difficulty breathing.
Caused by a temporary
Yes.
narrowing of the bone.
Okay,
Allergy.
I know. One of the things is the allergy. Okay, if you can see here is the lung. This is the lung. Okay, the lung before in the respiratory tract. If you can remember the slide when I showed you the human body. Okay, in the lung there is something we call it bronchioles and alveoli. Alveoli, it looks like a grape. Okay, all of these kind inside the lungs, it become short or it become affecting by the time, okay, it will lead to the asthma. Okay, so that lead to difficult of breathing. Okay, this asthma or the asthma attack most common in children. Okay, most of the children they born with asthma. Okay, and it will grow up with the children until a level or until age of the life, and then it may go or continue with the baby.
Asthma.
Okay. But not only with the children.
Only the
Today,
adult.
maybe I will be asthmatic patient. Okay, so it may happen to both of. Number one, difficult to breathe. Okay, you will hear that sound. Okay, sometimes.
Yeah. For my mama like that.
Yes, wheezing. Okay, especially if there is any inhalation or explanation, you will. Correct? And sometimes cannot complete one word. Yeah, for example, I cannot talk. Okay? I would like to say, for example, hello, but hello it will take 2 minutes from me because of the asthma attack. Okay? And don't forget also the pulse or the heartbeat, it will be increasing. Okay? Okay. This is also to position your patient. What I mean by positioning your patient or victims? What is the correct position of the asthmatic patient or those conscious patients with a difficult of breathing?
Sit down.
All the situation of difficult breathing. This is the correct position, guys. They call it high Fowler position, 90 degree. No one 90 degree. 90 degree. This is the 90 degree. Yes. This is the 90 degree. This is the correct position to deal with the patient with
Asthma.
difficulty. Okay? High Fowler position, 90
Degree. Nebulizer.
Okay.
Water here is a pond, is a swimming pool, is the beach, is the boat trip, right?
Yeah.
You can see that a lot of those are considered dangerous areas. And unfortunately, once you're looking at drowning, okay, is a neglected problem. We don't really do anything. We hear about themselves into that danger. Why? Because they think the victim is going to be someone who's weak or small built. I'm stronger. I'm very powerful. I'm a good swimmer. This means that if I go back and jump in the water around him, that person is not going to cause me any harm. Science says that those victims can have the energy and the amount of power to save their life that can drown anyone in my size. Even if he was 5, 6 years old. Why? Because the methodology of how we save victims makes a big difference between you becoming a rescuer or you yourself becoming a victim. Okay? And this is where it's important. Now, around swimming pools, we have to have something called rules and regulation. Right. And the best is to prevent a problem from happening. This means that we have to do session. All of these rules are important because these rules, although they're very simple, but they can make the difference between someone being a victim or not. Okay? So, now there has to be someone, a guardian around children. Pools are constructed in different ways. Okay? The depth of the swimming pool is different from one end to another. This is where you have proper communication that will deliver the information to the other side, and that other person is going to be able to understand what you want from him. Okay? So diving is important, and understanding what your pool is important. Running, we mentioned about running.
Yeah.
Specifically around swimming pools, there shouldn't be running because this is where watery floors are.
Slippery.
Okay, and that slippery pool might be causing injuries. Okay, and that's why even if you're going to get, okay, now the use of floaters of different types is important, but is it what we should concentrate about with our children?
No, no.
What should we do with our children? With the children of what we have? This is important. How can you watch out for a person if you don't know how to swim? From that age,
Sa uno, yeah.
1 year old?
There are 6 months and 7 months.
Sa Yupit Sumar.
Accessible. I don't have a swimming pool here, but 100 meters away in
The
the
first-
first floor, in the cabinet on the right, there's a first aid kit.
Kalas.
Yours?
No,
No.
it's
It
dark
should be accessible. It should be close.
near in the pool.
And if you need to buy 2 for the house, as you all have swim
We have floaters.
That's it.
Yeah,
The full doodle.
Huh?
Full doodle. The one.
The long one.
the long one. Yeah, only that one.
What are we talking about? Of course, you have the floaters. If you have the floaters, that's good. If you have a stick, a long stick, that's good. Why? In case, what happens? Now,
Yeah, we have like that.
how many of you in your house, the pool not easily accessible? Now, the risks that you're hearing, you can relate to your houses. You can say, you know what, it's not available here, you can have to order it. It's very easy. It can even hold the Philippines and all that. Who went to Boracay? The kids that you're working with, who goes to beaches? Everyone. Who is understanding the water, understanding the sea. What happens? What does a tide do? All of this is very important. And we're not going to mention everything here, but I'm going to give you an example. Now, a lot of people who drown in the sea
It's
because they
for
don't understand this very simple trick. Now, they go and swim, and there inside the water, maybe 10, 15 meters inside, they're floating, but they're trying to swim back,
they cannot.
and they get what? Exhausted. Why are they exhausted? Why are they exhausted?
Yung ano, yung current. The current, sir.
They're swimming against the current. This is called a rip current. Now, you can see here, the waves go to the sand, to the beach this way. It hits and it goes back from both sides. You can see from both sides. So it hits and goes back. So that person who's swimming, trying to go back to the beach,
He cannot.
he's not being able to because the water pushes him away. So what do you think he should do?
Float.
If he swims, if that person is here and he goes 5-6 meters this way, he's going to be with the direction of the
Water.
wave. Look at the waves. So if you feel that you're having resistance,
The way bring to the
go this way or go the other way.
other way.
Follow the direction of the wave.
Yeah, look at where the waves are running, go towards the wave. The wave will push you towards the beach. Is this clear to anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone that they cause something called shore
Shore break.
breaks. Once this happens, usually the beach, who's announcing the beach or the resort that you're going to will say, no one is allowed to go into the water. What is the universal sign of choking?
Difficult to breathe.
You see this? Stop. Right. What is the universal sign of drowning? Try to rescue drowning victims. Lifeguards, they're very well trained. It's their job. They understand what they're doing. Trained volunteers and lifesavers, they have enough adrenaline in their body for their urge to survive. They pull you down for them to come up. You understand this?
Yes.
Okay.
Mauna pa
So, why? Why we should learn the first aid? What do you think, guys? First, it will help you remain calm in emergency situation, to not be in stress. Because most of the time, when you receive any call or any emergency call, the first things you, what? If you see the bleeding, you may become unconscious, okay? So, yeah, on coma or panic, yes. as you work, you will be inshallah calm and you can
Do it.
success in your emergency situation or in the first aid. So then, the second aim is
Know
to
the chain of survival.
Okay, so I will start, for example, any unconscious patient, or if I have any unresponsive patient or victim, first things, what I will do, are you going to check, for example, the pulse, or check the breath, or check if the patient alive or not? First things, you need to make sure that the scene is safe, or the location is safe to deal with the patient. Why? Because we will have, if the location unsafe, we will have two victims. You and the patient, or
Yeah.
you and the victim, correct? First, you need to make sure that the scene is safe. Number one. Number two, you need also then to check the response. Are you okay? Are you okay? We are going to learn inshallah these things, but just to explain to you what is the chain of survival. Okay? Then the third aim is to avoid any delay in emergency situations. Don't be, for example, you have, if you are in the location, for example, do you have second floor?
Yes.
Okay? You need to run within 10 seconds to be there. For example, okay? So to avoid any delay in the emergency situation. That's why we learned the first aid. So